Hi everybody, it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please do hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. I post Monday through Saturday, and today in this video I'm going to do my top 10 Laura in the Kitchen recipes. So Laura in the Kitchen is a YouTube channel. I will link it down below if you want to see her channel and stuff like that. She posts a lot of baking recipes. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Laura Vitale from Laura in the Kitchen. She does a lot of baking and cooking on her channel and stuff, and she does like a lot of American and Italian cooking. It's really cool, and I think it's really amazing, and she has some really delicious and scrumptious recipes. And she also has a website too, and I will link her website down below in the description box. I'm not going to link all the recipes because that'd be too much, but I'll just link the entire website down below so you guys can see her website for yourself. It's a really awesome website. She has a ton of great recipes, and I suggest you guys check it out. And if you want to see it, then the link will be in the description box down below. Okay, so I'm going to get started. So number one on my list would be brownie ice cream bars. Now this is one of my family's favorite treats. A lot of people in my family actually love this recipe. This is a great recipe. It's just, so basically what it is, it's just a brownie you either make from scratch, or you can buy a box mix. It doesn't really matter. I don't think it really matters, but I just bake it from scratch because I think it tastes 10 times much better. And she does have an actual recipe for this particular brownie that she's doing. And you put ice cream on top, and then you chop it off with a chocolate ganache. It is amazing. It's really good. It's just it's pretty, a little bit too rich, but they are really rich, but they're so incredibly good. I make these all the time for my relatives, like all for dessert. I do it for Thanksgiving every year. I do it for my aunt's birthday. I also do it for special family events, or if I have family coming over. But I make a rule with them that if they want it, they need to let me know ahead of time, because it takes a while, because you guys have to be patient with these, because these take several hours to freeze, and then you got to take them back out, make the ganache, pour it on top, and then you have to put it back in the freezer again. So it takes several hours to make good stuff. So just to warn you guys, if you make these, you need to be as patient as possible, because they take several hours to make. And if you are making them for a party, I suggest make them the day before, like 2 days in advance, because you have to like freeze them, take them out, make the ganache, freeze them again, and then take them out, and then cut them up, and then put them back in the freezer. So just make them 2 days in advance, just to warn you if you're not a very fast cooker like me. Number two on my list tries to be strawberry white chocolate chip cookies. Now these are the best cookies that she ever makes. These are my favorite cookies. I make these pretty much every year for my birthday for my friends to give to them. And I also make these a lot for my coworkers, because my coworkers ask me to make these all the time, and these is one of their favorite recipes. Like every time I make them for work, I make a double batch, because my mom will take some to her friends. So whenever I bake these, I always make a double batch, because these don't make very many cookies when you do a single batch. But when I do a double, I make extra, so my mom can take a few to her friends and stuff, and then I give the rest to my coworkers and stuff, or I give them to my friends. And these are pretty popular cookies. Everybody loves them. They're super soft and chewy. They got real fresh strawberries in them, and they got white chocolate chips. These are so addicting. They taste like cake because they're so soft and chewy because of the fresh strawberries. They're so incredibly good. This is my favorite recipe. Number three on my list would be snickerdoodles. Now, I like snickerdoodles. They're really good, but I don't really make these anymore. I only made them at work for when one of my friends at work would want these, because she loves snickerdoodles. She was a huge fan of this cookie. It was a pretty popular cookie. She loves snickerdoodles so much. I would, like, every time I asked, like, my friend doesn't work with me anymore, but when she worked at my job with me, she'd always go, "Oh, I want snickerdoodles." I'm like, "Okay, I'll make a batch of snickerdoodles." And, like, she just loved these. Like, she'd eat, like, so many, and then I'd give her, like, a couple to take home and stuff like that for her family and stuff. And then I'd let the rest of my friends split the cookies, because, if I bring the cookies home, my family's not really going to eat them all, and I'm not going to eat them all, and they're all going to go to waste. So then I give the rest to usually my coworkers, because please ignore that was a car driving by. Anyway, sorry. So I usually just give the rest to my coworkers because I know they'll eat them with their families and stuff. Number 4 on my list had to be strawberry bars. Now, these are super good, but warning, if you have sensitive teeth, don't overeat these because you can get a really bad cavity. Been there, done that, never want to go back. So basically what these are is they're bars that taste like a vanilla cookie, and then you put strawberry jam in the center, seedless strawberry jam, and then you top it off with the rest of your dough. And these are super good. They taste like a vanilla sugar cookie with a strawberry jam. It is amazing. These are so good. I actually used to make these for my coworkers all the time, and they love these. My mom even likes these too because she loves because they reminded her so much of strawberry Pop-Tarts, and my mom loves the plain original strawberry Pop-Tarts with no frosting, and she likes them too because she likes the reminder of that, because she really likes the reminder of that Pop-Tart, because she really likes Pop-Tarts, likes those kind of Pop-Tarts, and those are the only Pop-Tarts my mom literally eats, and they are pretty good Pop-Tarts. They actually, to me, they don't really taste like a Pop-Tart. They taste more to me like just a vanilla cookie with just strawberry jam. And that's pretty much all they taste to me, and it's really good. I don't really make them very much anymore because they are really sweet and a little too much for my teeth sometimes. Number 5 on my list had to be s'mores dip. Now here's another treat I like to make for my mom and her friend when she comes over with her 2 little kids. Like half the time I don't know when she's coming over till like the last minute with her kids. So when she's having dinner with us, I always make a special treat for her kids, and this is usually the best thing I can do next to chocolate covered strawberries at the last minute because this doesn't take longer than 5 to 6 minutes to cook in the oven, and it only takes like a minute to prepare because I'm just like crunching up a couple graham crackers, putting some chocolate chips in, and then topping it off with some marshmallows. Those in a pie plate. So it's really good and stuff. So it's super good. It's like having s'mores, and it's a great idea for if it's really late at night and the kids are already bathed and you don't really want a little large campfire. Just make a s'mores dip. It's really easy. Just take the graham cracker, put chocolate chips in, and then top it off with marshmallows. Simple as 1, 2, 3. Again, that is a great tip for you parents out there if your kids want to make s'mores and it's already late at night. Number 6 on my list would have to be chocolate-covered strawberries. Now, here's another great last-minute treat for when I have last-minute company over. This is really easy for me. Like, whenever I have people coming over the last minute, I always make this treat for my family and stuff like that. Like, if I don't know ahead of time when people are coming over. Or, like, sometimes, my mom usually is really good about telling me when people are coming over ahead of time. But if I don't have enough time, but if it's the last minute and I don't have enough time to bake cookies, because it takes a couple hours, it takes a while for me to bake cookies because sometimes I bake such a huge batch. Well, I bake usually one batch, but if I bake one batch, it just takes me several hours and they're not ready to eat by the time they get there. So this is like a great last minute treat for whenever I have last minute company over, because it only takes me like about like 2 or 3 minutes to make, because like they're just chocolate you melt and then you just dip the strawberries in them and stuff, and then you only put them in the fridge for like the fridge for like about an hour or so. So this only takes me probably about an hour and a half to do, because due to the fact that they're just really quick and easy for last minute company. Number 7 on my list had to be pepperoni pizza bites. Now these are one of my favorite dinners to make. I make these like, I don't make these very often because they're not that great for you, but I only make them once in a while when I feel like pepperoni pizza bites, and these are really good. My mom even likes them too because they remind her sort of pizza rolls minus the pizza sauce on the inside. Because there's no pizza sauce in the inside. She likes to, whenever I make them, she always has to have them with ranch and stuff, because like they are so addicting and stuff. Like, I don't know, like she always has to have them with ranch. Whenever I make pepperoni pizza bites, she always makes me make them with ranch. Ranch and stuff. So, but they are super duper good. I really like them as well. Well, this is one of my favorite things to do when I don't feel like making a big dinner, which is almost every night. And they're just quick and easy to do, because all I just do is like I have to do is just buy the pizza dough, or if you don't have pizza dough at your local grocery store, you can just make it from scratch. But warning, it does take a little while because you have to let the dough sit for about an hour. I just usually buy the pre-made pizza dough because it just makes it 10 times easier and it saves me more time. So that is a good option if you guys don't feel like making pizza dough. You could just buy it from your local grocery store and stuff. I suggest buy the Pillsbury pizza dough because it's just much easier to roll out and you don't have to struggle with it, because the other pizza dough you get from the deli I feel like is such a struggle. But if you are a professional pizza maker and you have that kind of patience to work with that dough, that's totally fine. And you can do that, or you can make your own pizza dough, whatever you feel more comfortable. Number 8 on my list has to be Rice Krispie treats. Now, this is a great treat for like also last minute company, because these only take like an hour. These only take like an hour and a half to make, because basically what you're doing is you're just mixing the rice. I'm sure all of you guys know how to make Rice Krispie treats, so I don't want to explain the process so then this video doesn't get too long. But it's really easy. All you just have to do with just marshmallows and Rice Krispies, and an option you can add sprinkles if you want, or mini chocolate chips and stuff. I like the sprinkles because I think it adds a really pretty touch to the Rice Krispie treats, and I think that's really, really good. And that's one thing I like about these Rice Krispie treats. And one thing I like is the vanilla taste you get from it, because you add the vanilla extract in the marshmallow, which makes it taste extra good. Number 9 on my list had to be oatmeal almond white chocolate chip cookies. Now here are some cookies that are super duper addicting. So the reason I say these cookies are pretty addicting is because they're really chewy cookies that have white chocolate chips, and there's some almond extract inside in the oatmeal, and they're really soft and chewy cookies, and they are super addicting because for me, I feel like they're just super good, the mixture with the almond extract and the white chocolate chip. There's no actual almonds in them, just so you guys know. It's just the almond extract, which is why they're called oatmeal almond white chocolate chip cookies. Funny story, when I first saw these, I was looking up the recipe for oatmeal almond white chocolate chip cookies, and I was trying to figure out why they were called them, and I couldn't find any actual almonds in them. I'm like, then why is it called oatmeal almond white chocolate chip cookies if there's no almonds in them? But when I looked at the recipe, it turned out the recipe contained almond extract instead of actual almonds, which I thought was pretty cool. And fun fact, I do not like nuts, but I do like the smell of almonds, but I hate nuts. I really do hate nuts. Nuts, like the actual nuts and cookies, I won't eat. If there's actual nuts and cookies, I just won't eat them. And I thought that was pretty interesting that it uses almond extract instead of actual nuts. And it does make the cookie taste really good, and it is pretty sweet. They are pretty sweet cookies, just to warn you, but they are also pretty addicting. Warning, if you eat one, you won't stop eating them more. Just to warn you guys. Number 10 on my list had to be M&M cookies. Now these ones are really good. They're soft, and I really like the soft and chewy cookie. They're really soft and chewy cookies, and they're super delicious. I really enjoy them. I've actually made these a few times. I've made these with my best friend Josie. I've also made these for Valentine's Day for my friends. And I also made these for like just any special occasion, just in case I have company coming over or something and their kids want cookies. These and stuff. These are pretty good cookies. I really like how soft and chewy they are, and I love the taste of the milk chocolate inside a cookie. And it's funny because like whenever I see chocolate chip cookie recipes, I hardly ever see milk chocolate chips being used, because I think it's because they're so sweet that some people can't handle the sweetness of milk chocolate all the time. But I really like this taste of the milk chocolate M&M's inside this cookie. It is super good, and you got a little mixture of the vanilla flavor from the cookie. It is so incredibly good. Okay, so those are my top 10 Laura in the kitchen recipes. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I apologize that this video was super long, but because I had some time to spare today, I thought why not just make a video right now. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post Monday through Saturday, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!